Hey guys, it is Mike. I'm going to do my April haul video. I picked up a lot of stuff. Most of it was very cheap. Had some really good sales. I got some stuff from Bull Moose, from Family Video, from Blaze Video. Um, where else did I get stuff? I think I got some stuff from Hamilton Books. And none of it was really a huge amount of money, but probably spent too much. I'm bored. So I'm going to start out with the horror. We'll start out with the horror stuff that I got. I'm starting with an old movie called Torso. Looking forward to seeing this one. I got this from Big Blue Underground, and I believe I got this off of maybe an oldies.com. I don't know. Probably not. But so Torso, this may have been a Bull Moose too. I'm not sure. I got quite a few packages from here and there. All right, then I got a few things from Family Video, really, really cheap. I've heard so much about this, the Poughkeepsie tapes. I've heard a lot of good, I've heard some bad. I know it's found footage, but I've been told by my friend Jenna over at The Horror of the Horror that it's a really good movie, and she's not a big found footage movie either, and I trust her opinion. And I believe Jen and Christian from Jen's Reviews from the Grave also gave it some love. I also picked up this one, the Belko Experiment. I've heard quite a bit from this. Actually, the first time I ever heard about this movie was on Dead Meat. He reviewed this and just said it's kind of wild and crazy. I did get a copy of Suspiria. This is the original Suspiria, not the remake. I've always wanted to have this in my collection. I just didn't really want to spend a fortune on the Blu-ray, so I'm happy with that. This may be a duplicate. It wasn't in my little program that I kept, but for some reason I remember seeing this. Either that or it looks a lot like the Hollows. But don't hang up. It was like $1.98. This was another one super cheap from. This was Hamilton Books. This was Hamilton Books. It was super cheap. The Pledge. Know nothing about it. Seen it around forever. Just have never picked it up. So, and then I got Mother's Day. I believe that these were from Hamilton Books. And then I upgraded Pumpkinhead. I have the DVD of the first one. And I know this is going out of print on Shop Factory, Scream Factory, so I just went ahead and picked that up. I did get the original When a Stranger Calls. I'm going to do kind of a comparison of this one and the remake. I know the remake got a lot of hate, but we'll see. I finally picked this up. People talk about this movie all the time, how much they love it, so I'm going to give it a shot. I was told it's not zombies, that it's demons. Okay, so this was on one of the sites for under $5. So Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray. We'll see. I will try. This is another one that I've seen around for a long, long time and just have never picked it up. But I don't know. It sounds interesting. I don't know if it's actually horror or not. Dark Night of the Scarecrow. So it has Tanya Crow, she was on Knots Landing a long time as Olivia. It has Charles Durning, Larry Drake. So it says it's a terrific script and a terrific film. Scary as hell. We'll see. This one's been around forever, and I know a lot of you have it and have talked about it. And I was able to get it for under the ungodly price. They were having a sale on Arrow, so this was a good price on that Arrow sale. Edge of the Axe. had to ask a couple people if it was worth buying, and they said yes. So, thank you. I finally picked up the original The Maniac. I've seen this like several times. I really like this movie. I just never owned it. Once again, the Blu-ray is just ridiculously priced, and but I did get a good sale price on this from Family Video. And Marie and Joe over at Martinez Joe suggested that I get Rubber. It's about a killer tire. I can't wait. You know I love me some cheesy. Fun, funny, gory, and downright insane. So yeah, that'll be a fun little watch. The noise that you hear is a little adorable kitten chewing on a box. Yeah, she's crazy. This is an oldie. I remember this one. I used to love this movie. And it is Silent Night, Bloody Night. It's one of the first. I remember this one being really creepy and frightening. So, the mansion, the madness, the maniac, no escape. So this was one of the first Christmas horror movies I remember. Okay, so that is it for the horror that I purchased this month. And then I picked up a comedian's CD. His name is Mike Kaplan. He's hysterical. Fast talker. He's a lot of fun, and I'm a part of his little page on Facebook, I believe, and he has an album out. And I love listening to comedy CDs. I have several. This is the only, yeah, the rest is all TV. So this is the only movie that I picked up that is not horror, and that is In and Out with Kevin Kline, Tom Selleck, Bob Newhart, Jane Cusack, not Jane, what's her name? Joan Cusack, who I love. Matt Dillon is in this. There's just all kinds of people. Debbie Reynolds, Wilford Brimley. There's like a million people in this movie. But I remember seeing this at the theater, and just, it was so funny. And my mom actually liked it too. It came out in, when was it first released? I can't remember, but it was right before my mom passed away. 1997, yeah. All right, and then from Blaze, I got the complete collection of WKRP in Cincinnati. This was a TV show that my mom and I used to watch together all the time, and I loved it. I love all the characters in it. It's set basically in a radio station in Cincinnati, and you have all kinds of crazy DJs and office assistants and the boss, and yeah, it's quite a hoot. Then I picked up the first season of Two Broke Girls. I have all the other seasons. Family Video, I got this from Family Video as well. They were having a big sale a while back on, I believe this is Warner Brothers. And they were having a big sale on their TV shows. They were all like $7.99 a piece, so I picked up all of them, but they didn't have season 1, but they got that back in. Then I got CSI Miami, the complete 4th season, so I have 1 through 4 right now. The original CSI was probably my favorite. It was my favorite, but I did like Miami, and I liked New York as well, but CSI Miami and CSI Las Vegas were my 2 favorite. And then, even though these are on TV every minute of every day, I picked up a couple because they were so cheap. They were like, I want to say $2.95 a piece, and it's some Forensic Files. I'm a big crime, so I don't watch real TV too much anymore, but I do watch the ID Network and Headline News, because that's where Forensic Files, there's a couple more horror or crime channels now, so yeah, so that'll be fun. So that is my haul for April. It's a lot, but I spent probably just a little over $100, so not too bad since I'm not going out to eat. you know, shopping or anything else. I had a little extra money in my budget, so I went ahead and picked up a few things. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care. Bye.